Today we're going to be making a deviled ham salad. We're gearing up to drive to Tennessee for the Homestead Festival, and I want to make sure I have some food for the road. This recipe is about as easy as it gets. It only has 6 ingredients if you're not making your own mayonnaise. I am, so there's a couple more ingredients. We don't usually keep mayonnaise in the house. Hubby can't stand it, and I prefer the fresh stuff. It has a super short shelf life, so I just make it when I need it. For this recipe, you need 1.5 pounds of cooked ham. We don't have any ham in the house, so I'm using this canned stuff. Each can has 16 ounces in it, so it's 2 pounds. So all the other ingredients we're gonna do just a little bit extra of just to make sure it has the right ratios. 3/4 cup of mayonnaise, we're gonna make it with this. 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, 1/4 teaspoon of hot sauce. Yeah, right, it's gonna be a lot more than that. I'm using this stuff, use whatever you got. 1 teaspoon of Wash Your Sister sauce, and 2 teaspoons of white vinegar. Let's make the mayonnaise. I like to use these tall 1.5 pint wide mouth jars. They are perfect for making mayonnaise. Into that, you're gonna put 1 egg yolk, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, 1 tablespoon of mustard, I use Dijon, 1 tablespoon of water, and 1 cup of avocado oil. Normally, once this is mixed, you're gonna add a teaspoon of salt, but since the recipe I'm putting it into has a tremendous amount of salt, I'm not gonna put salt. Blend until thick. Every once in a while, a batch will fail. I'm gonna remake this and I'll get back to you. Well, that's not appetizing. It's like spam. Fancy spam. Before we throw all this stuff together, if we haven't met before, hey, my name is Anna and welcome to the Fermented Homestead. On this channel, I like to share my passion for gut healing through fermentation, food preservation, and gardening. If that sounds awesome to you, I hope you'll consider sticking around by hitting the subscribe button down below. But the best way that you can help us out here is by sharing this video on all your social media platforms. And this video is part of a collaboration called Spring Salads. When they asked me if I wanted to do the collaboration, I was like, I'm predominantly carnivore. I don't eat a whole lot of vegetables that are not fermented. Can I do a meat salad? She's like, yeah, any kind of salad's gonna fly. This is almost the last day in the collaboration. You got 1 more video coming up. So make sure that you guys check out the playlist that I'm gonna be linking down below. The collaboration is hosted by Not For Nothing Homestead and Nana's 9 Acres. On June 3rd, they're gonna be doing a live stream and drawing all kinds of prizes. So make sure you're leaving a comment on all the videos so you can be entered to win the prizes. Nailed it the second time around. That's more like it. In the recipe, this is more of like a sandwich spread, which you can totally make it. All you do is add the ham to a food processor and blend it. I don't want that. I want something that has a little bit more texture to it. So what I'm doing is just gonna chop up the ham. So we're gonna put everything into 1 bowl and mix it all together. And I did read the instructions this time. That is what it actually says to do, unlike yesterday's video. So we're gonna add the ham, 3/4 cup of mayonnaise, but we're just gonna add the whole cup of mayonnaise because we added the extra ham. Dijon mustard, 1/4 teaspoon of hot sauce, tablespoon. Wash Your Sister sauce, dash more. 2 teaspoons of white vinegar on the mix. This needs to be refrigerated for 2 hours, but we're gonna give it a taste anyway. That's pretty dang good. What I think I'm gonna do with this, I wanted to taste it to see how I liked it. I'm gonna add some pickles to it, maybe. Ugh. No, I'm not. Those pickles are not great. I'm gonna add some fermented jalapenos instead. That definitely helped. Oh my gosh. I'm definitely gonna enjoy eating that on our road trip. I'm gonna pop this guy in the fridge for I'm gonna pop it in the fridge for for 2 days, but put this in the fridge for at least 2 hours. It's gonna kind of harden up and the flavors are gonna kind of marinate and it's gonna become super delicious. If you guys are looking for a non-meat alternative, make sure you check out this video I made yesterday. It is a 3-bean salad that is super tasty and absolutely customizable. Peace out, sauerkraut.